Welcome to Per Neter Kemet, Church of the Magi of ancient Egypt. And this is JAMM, Journey of an Afro Marijuana Magi at the Black Cave. Now, when the Christ, who people call Jesus, was born in Bethlehem of Judea in the days of Herod the king, behold, there came Magi, or wise men, or kings, from the east to Jerusalem, saying, where is he that is born King of the Jews? For we have seen his star in the east, and are come to worship him. Anitet netaru, ahu netaru, dua netaru. Homage to the deities. Glorious deities are they. Adoration to the deities. Know thyself, ye are gods and goddesses. Netaru. Hetep, sisters and brothers. This is Brother Harkuf Hetep Duamotep, the Jedi Knight, Chief Magi of the Magi Order of Marijuana. At the Magi Order, we study what is commonly called magic. But it's not the magic that most people might think of. So let's get right to it. We have here what we call the Tree of Life. Some people know it in Kabbalah. Some people have heard of the name in the Bible. This is the Medu Neter Tree of Life. It has 10 levels, or 11 with 0. And as a Magi Order, we added Shishat, the deity of the holy herb, called Simsimtu in the ancient Kemetic language, or ancient Egyptian. The training is based on the Magi Tree of Life. On this tree of life, we don't only have the Kabbalistic part, but we have also the I Ching, etc. This is the Maji tree of life, and you will not find it anywhere else except here at the Maji order. So we have 10 levels of training in the Maji order. And we are now accepting initiates to build our temple, church. One of the first things and one of the main things that we have to do is to train other priests or other Magi. This will also be done on the same property as the Shiro Hero Academy or Shaman Temple. So, let's go over the training. First of all, the true worship, the true honoring, the true love and praising of the Most High is in the striving to awaken the divine qualities that are the essence of our being. As I said, ye are God. So from the tree of life, we get the explanations for the different levels, the different deities. So at 0 we start with Amen. We say Amen. The Arabic say Amin. And the Christians say Amen. Amen. Unconditioned, unlimited energy matter. Level 1, Usar, self-identity with energy matter, composing the soul or the Ba. Anuk Usar, I am Usar. 2, Tehuti, the ability to intuit the will of the Most High. 3, Ma'at, intuitive sense of law and order. 4, and then we skipped a couple. 6, Haru, equilibrium of man's being is established at the center. 7, Het-Haru, the faculty of the imagination. 8, Sebek, separates wholes into parts, sees the superficial differences. 9, Uset, the faculty of early learning, the seat of memory. I apologize, 4 and 5 is missing. 5 would be Haru Kahuti, the warrior power of God. Can't think of the word right now, that's why I have these. Okay, but what I really wanted to show was the training for the Magi. No Magi that practice magic. We do not stand around and make things disappear and appear. This is the training. There are 10 levels that correspond to the 10 spheres on the tree of life. And these are the 10 levels of exercises. First, self-analysis and basic exercises. The student must work diligently on understanding and harmonizing the 4 elements, earth, wind, fire, water, in his own being before doing any further occult work. Prescribed are several weeks of minute, mercilessly honest self-observation and recording of one's faults and failings. This is called the Black and the White Book. The student classifies each under 4 elemental categories to see which elements are out of balance in the self. Is it fire? Is it water? Is it earth? A similar exercise classifies his virtues and strengths as opposed to the weaknesses, thus the white mirror. Since the magician is to have control over all elemental worlds, he must not be unbalanced or have any obsessions that would impede his effectiveness or allow weak spots that could cause his undoing. This is month number 1. Each part we have is a month's practice. So that was the first month, self-analysis and basic exercises. 2, intermediate concentration and breathing. In the next step, the student strengthens his ability to concentrate and performs breathing exercises and the techniques of auto-suggestion, self-hypnosis. These are regarded as the secret key to the subconscious and distinguishes carefully between 2 kinds of breathing: pulmonary or normal breathing with the lungs, and through the skin, breathing through the pores. This second type of breathing takes practice, obviously. The body can respire automatically, but the student needs to learn to control it, combined with voluntary pulmonary breathing, and selectively inspire the various elements and the akasha, or the ethers, they call it. 3, advanced visualization exercises and element manipulation. In this step entails intense concentration on and visualization of increasingly more complex objects and inhaling the elements into the body. We talked about pore breathing. You inhale, we learn to inhale the elements in through the pores. The student also learns the loading or charging of talismans, rooms, or objects for protection, healing, or other purposes. Month number 4, accumulation of elements and rituals. In this part of the training, the student works to perfect the balancing and concentration of elementary energies in the student's own and other persons' bodies. In this system, rituals are not what they normally think of, what people normally think of as such, but rather mnemonics based on hand gestures, verbal formulas, or visual keys. Once you understand the energies properly and can recall an energy or situation with merely a surreptitious hand gesture, a silent formula, or a combination thereof. 5. Transplanting consciousness and levitation. This step consists of a graduated series of exercises to prepare the student for physical and astral levitation and astral travel as a prelude to communication with astral beings. Communication with the astral world can either be active or passive. Passive techniques are simpler and safer, thus those are presented first. 6. Introduction to astral beings and astral travel. Besides astral beings and travel, this part of the course deals with the creation of non-physical beings for the magician's use. We will discuss the perils of accidentally creating them. This inadvertent creation of what's called phantoms, which can attach themselves and paralyze or parasitalize the operator, is a great danger for the dabbler in occultism, like dabble a little bit. At this point, again, we insist that the student not skip any of this series of developmental practices in order to avoid this serious problem, creating phantoms that you don't want. 7. Development of clairvoyance, clairaudience, and other abilities. Creation of elementaries. We will give you formulas for accessories such as special eye baths and earplugs to aid in development of super-sensory perception. We also discuss magic animation of pictures and statues, which we call tut. Any image is called tut, like Tut Ankh Amun, the living image of Amun. 8. Fluid condensers. These are special tools which the magician creates to concentrate, store, and manipulate the electro and magnetic fluids